Good competitive scrimmages, and looking forward to this weekend. Excited about the America East. The America East Conference has recognized lacrosse as a really up-and-coming sport. In fact, it's been the #2 highest attended championship in NCAA over the last several years. The America East has recognized this, and fortunately our administration has recognized that as well. So they've really helped us out a lot with a lot of incentives. So we're very excited.
I think I read that you guys are losing your 3 top scorers, I think I read. And how do you go about replacing that kind of offensive production?
Yeah, we lost 3 of our top 6 scorers. We returned our leading scorer, who was a freshman last year. We also returned 2 other guys in that group, Frank Donlin, who's an all-conference player for us, and Tyler Perrelle, who's really improved his game quite a bit. So that was the one thing that I was looking for coming into the season, was the guys coming back that played with experience. Were they going to improve? Sometimes when you have success as a freshman, you get the sophomore slump, and so some guys kind of take it for granted, and they come back, they're not quite as good, or they stay the same. These guys have recognized, fortunately for the teams that we play, the competitive teams that we play, they've recognized that they've got to up their game, and they have done that. Tyler's much improved. Matt Springer, our leading scorer from last year, is much improved as a sophomore now, and he set a lot of records as a freshman last year for the whole group, for seniors, freshmen, anybody. So we've got those guys, and then we've got to add some new guys into the mix this year, and we've got some freshmen playing, got some sophomores playing, and we have some of the older guys really chipping in. So it's not easy. The guys that we lost were they had played and started for 4 years straight. So when you have that kind of experience, I go home every night with a headache now, working with the young guys, because they don't know everything, and the seniors haven't played every year. Boy, it's so easy to coach them. This group, it's really challenging, but it's also rewarding. They have a lot of talent.
Coach mentioned that defense. They kind of went back to it this year as a major source of emphasis, you being a senior defenseman. How have you seen the team embrace that and going forward?
Well, in the past 2 scrimmages, I think we've been playing better and better defensively. Guys have been getting on the same page more. We've been having guys switch positions to try and get the best defense we can on the field. So hopefully it all comes together this week at Penn State, and I think it's still kind of up in the air for who's going to be actually on the field Saturday.
The theme of this press conference has been youth, and you guys having a lot of youth on the team. Just kind of talk about how, what it's going to take to overcome that.
First, when you saw the freshmen come in, you get a little worried. A lot of youth, you wonder if they're going to pick things up quickly. And quite frankly, I think they have. And they've got a lot of competition, especially to the defensive end. Got a lot of guys getting in on starting roles in their first year, and it really lights a fire under the older guys to put in harder work and to do what it takes to get themselves back on the field. Or if not, the freshmen come in and they do what they have to do. They learn. If they're better than the older guys, and they take their spots, and really helps our defense out and offense for that matter.
You obviously can score, but you lost 3 out of the top 6 scores. Is there any more pressure on you to put the ball in the net?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a little bit of pressure. I mean, Coach has been talking a lot about making sure that I've been working on my shot on the run and my shot overall, and just making sure that I can create stuff on offense. It's more of a creating things like that, and we all have to just step up, make sure that we can fill those 3 spots that we lost from the other guys. But it's just definitely a lot of pressure, but it's something that happens. Something we have to do.